Hi, my name is Vanessa van Dijk, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use Survey's Hydrating Cleanser to take off your makeup. Now it is able to break down makeup as long as it isn't water resistant or waterproof, so it would apply to sunscreen including mineral sunscreen. Now when washing your face and you're trying to break down the makeup, I highly recommend using those makeup microfiber washcloths in between. You can wet them, squeeze them out, and then use them to gently swipe across your face, including around your eyes and lips, where you may not be able to get everything properly off the skin by just using your hands. So it helps to remove the residue from the skin. So this is something that I can highly recommend, especially when doing this above the sink. And so I now want to include a little demonstration so that you can see that it's able to do it. And I'm going to do this now above the sink. First of all, whenever I'm using water, I prefer to work with lukewarm water to slightly warm water, which helps to remove it even better. And so we are starting off with wetting the face and neck, using then a bit of the cleanser, massaging it all over, and then we're going to rinse it off the skin. So let's go ahead and do this. Then use about 1 to 2 pumps, about that much, and massage it all over your face and neck, including around your eyes and your lips, to properly break everything down. Now, as you can see, it is able to remove the foundation that I'm having on, my eye makeup, even mascara, as well as my lipstick. And you're just going to use gentle circular motions and take your time, especially around the eyes, because this is usually where most of us are going to forget about, especially the corners, the inner corner, and go over your lashes if you're wearing mascara to take it properly off. Now, once you have massaged it all over your face and neck, including the eyes and lips, and you're ready and you think that you are basically done, you have broken down the entire makeup, you now can go ahead and splash some water onto the skin to get most of it off, and then we are using the washcloth in between to remove the residue and any stubborn corners where it may get stuck because your fingers, your hands aren't able to properly get it off the skin. Now once you have wet the washcloth, squeeze it out. And now use it to gently go over the entire face and neck again. Now the washcloth is in that sense extremely handy because it helps to rub off, like gently rub off, any last traces of cleanser as well as makeup, which you may have missed or even forgotten about. Now, as you can see, there's still some coming off, and this is why I highly recommend using the washcloth in between, because your hands may not be able to get everything properly off, even though the cleanser has broken it down. Now, if you now check in the mirror and you can see that there's still some areas missing, then you could go ahead, wet your face again, and then use the cleanser again to kind of do a double cleanse with your CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser to make sure that really everything comes off. You can use the washcloth in between a second time so that you're making sure that you're able to end up with a freshly washed and cleaned face. However, if by the first time you were able to get everything off the skin, you've used the washcloth in between, I now recommend rinsing again, and then you can pat the skin dry. So now take a clean towel and gently pat all over to remove the remaining water drops from the skin surface. Now I have some cotton pads right here. I'm just going to use them to go over my face so that you can see that it was able to properly take everything off the skin. So it is able to properly remove the makeup by just using CeraVe's Hydrating Cleanser. Again, if it is like non-water resistant or waterproof makeup, then it works brilliantly, plus hydrates the skin at the same time. Now, in case you should have one water resistant, waterproof makeup, or even in such sans sunscreen as well, or mineral sunscreen, the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser isn't able to properly take it off the skin. It's more like moving it like on top of it. It's not really breaking it properly down so that you then can take it off the skin. Therefore, my suggestion then still would be using an oil or balm cleanser instead, which are able to break down waterproof, water resistant makeup and or sunscreen from the skin. Or you may want to do a double cleanse where you're going to use the oil or balm cleanser as your first step and then move on to your second cleanser to properly break everything down and take it off the skin. Whatever the method may be, I do have such videos on my channel, and I'm going to leave the entire playlist at the end of this video so that you can keep on watching, so that you then know how you can properly wash your face to take everything off the skin. Now, if you enjoyed this video, if you find it helpful, please don't forget to give the thumbs up as well as share it, and I will see you soon in the next one. Happy skincaring. Bye!